Welcome, precious souls. Welcome to my space. It's time for a general reading for the collective that's watching. Of course, we ask all of our higher selves, our guardian angels, our spirit team to help us with the most clearest messages that we need to know at this time. I feel so much excitement in the air. I feel a lot of excitement, like the collective I'm speaking with. We're moving into some kind of a new beginning. Like we're finally falling in to the zone of understanding exactly what we need to do next. I'm feeling a sense of clarity. I'm feeling old cycles gone, broken. It's a beautiful message. So let's see what we can get, Spirit. Thank you for your assistance in breaking this down and understanding where this message is coming from and what we need to know and hear it and understand at this time moving forward. Okay, that makes sense. So, literally understanding that we can do anything that we once believed we couldn't, creating these, the ego created these bars of fear and like not being good enough, not being able to fly like the others. You can see the others there, see them flying outside. That exactly goes hand in hand with the energy I'm feeling where it's like I'm here's what the message I'm getting from your higher self is. I'm so fed up with watching you on the sidelines thinking, wouldn't it be nice if I could do this, if I could just do that. But it's like you're stepping beyond that. It's like you're being empowered by your spirit guides to move beyond these old insecurities and beliefs. And you're just like, I'm just going to do it. The worst thing that could happen is it takes me down a different path from that, which is only an expansion upon what I've already conceived of in my vision, in my mind's eye. It's so beautiful, the messages coming through. There's something very exciting waiting for you, and you're stepping into it. You've got full support of your angels at this time and your ancestors. I see some ancestors stepping forward. They're so happy. They've been wanting this for you for a long time. Okay, so here's the cards that fell out. Let's break these down. Yeah, it's about seeing things that you've seen so many times over and over, but you're really looking at it on a deeper level. Like you're breaking, I just got the message, you're breaking like big goals into small bite sized pieces. You're saying, actually, I can make this a reality. This is really incredible. I've looked at this so many times and thought, no, it's just this way. But there's so much more to it, and you're being called to do it. Yeah, you've recently gone through a massive breakthrough where you kind of became the master of your own mind, and you're like, you know what? Forget the fears. Forget the stuff I was programmed I couldn't do. I am so much more than this. And you saw these barriers, these limits you were placing on yourself. You saw them for the ugliness that they are not real. They were placed there by other people's opinions, other people's projections. And it is so not you. And you're breaking through and you're like, I'm going to find a way. You're feeling like relentless urge to just find a way to do it. You're making a choice between two things. And I believe it's two ways of existing, two ways, they're correcting me, it's two versions of you. It's the old you and the new you. And you're really sitting on that line going, do I really want to stay in this version of myself that gets taken for granted, that gets taken advantage of others, that gets burdened with everybody else's crap? If I didn't have to take all that on, look at the time and energy and space I could devote to my dreams and breaking them down in bite-sized pieces and knowing I'm worth it, knowing I could see the big picture. It's not just something that I looked at and wished upon. This is something I can create and make a reality for myself. Yes, you're being really receptive right now for the guidance from your spirit team, from the guidance from your angels and your ancestors. They're really pushing you forward, and it feels like you're just like lit on fire with passion. You're like, I'm going to find a way. It's absolute resolve that you want to be this other healthier version of yourself, the one that's happy all the time, the one that you could see other people have been doing it forever. There's all kinds of people, especially now, just breaking out of their old version of themselves, almost going through an ego death and going, you know what? That was me, but today, this is the new me. I'm breaking through these old patterns that used to tell me I wasn't worth it. It's too hard. It's too difficult. It's too expensive. There's not enough time. Others will laugh at me. You're just breaking through and going, this is my life. This is my life. And I'm going to write this story with my pen. And I'm going to make this happen because I've seen other people do it, and they can do it, I can do it. Because you're looking back and you're saying, look at what I've overcome all through my life. Look at what I've been so strong in overcoming. And of course, I can do anything. Yeah, you're waking up to a whole new level of awareness, like the veil that was once clouding your vision with all these fears and insecurities and these excuses and procrastination and devoting your energy to the wrong people and places. It's like, no, no, I see so clearly now what I'm meant to do. At least in this moment, I'm feeling such an urge to just do it. And I'm going to do it. And breaking it down into pieces, like almost reverse engineering and saying, this is what I want to achieve. How do I make it happen? And breaking it backwards down to where do I start? And that's what used to stop you. I just had the message. That's what used to stop you. You used to get so caught up in the steps, and your ego would interfere and say, do you see how by the time you break it down, it was like, oh, see, it's too hard, it's too much, it's going to take too much time, too much money. And you would talk yourself out of taking that first step. But you're not doing that anymore. You see your worth. You see what this strong calling, like, okay, these are the cards that just flew out. The strong calling, like the adventure that is calling you, is it's become so much more powerful than the fears you once had that weren't real. These fears you once had where your ego would fight to keep you from moving forward because it enjoyed the cushiness of knowing what comes next. But then what came next, you've already seen that replay so many times. You don't want that cycle anymore. You're like, I think that the unknown is going to, no matter what, be better for me than the same old cycle I played over and over and over. So I'm ready to take that journey. I'm ready to see where will this one take me, because at least I may not know the outcome and it might be a little scary, but it's going to be better from the same results that I've experienced over and over with this version of myself. So again, and it's letting go of old patterns, letting go of old fears, not needing a safety net anymore. It's like, I already know where this goes. I'm going to release it with love and gratitude for the lessons, but I'm ready to move beyond it. I'm going to loosen my grip. I don't need that safety net. I know that I can trust in myself because I've proven that I have overcome unbelievable experiences in the past that I wondered at the time, how am I going to get through this? But I just did. And that's because you had the guidance from your angels helping you. They were always on your side. They were always carrying you and helping you through difficulties. They were always that little voice inside that said, just don't give up. We've got you. What's on the other side of this lesson is something incredible. And you did. You stepped forward. But there are some cycles that you were caught in. It has a lot to do with you finally coming out of your shell and allowing yourself to be seen and heard and participating with others, okay? Allowing yourself to step outside of this comfort zone and taking all of the wisdom and knowledge that you've learned, all of the experiences, all of the lessons, and moving forward and being able to share them with others in a way where others can then share with you because they feel compelled to, because you've learned so much. You know which path doesn't work. So it wasn't all for nothing. It was meant to be placed in your life so that you could see very clearly, very glaringly clear what was not meant for you, what you don't want. This is the beauty of the ability and free will to choose. So you've seen everything you don't want. You've seen the aspects of yourself that you knew needed healing because they weren't healthy, they were holding you back. And now you're ready to step forward, and I've got this like excitement. It's like springtime excitement. Like I just heard my first robin sing excitement. Like things are changing, things are new, and this is going to be my year, and I'm going to show everybody that I am not this quiet little mouse. I'm not going to lean against the wall like the Mayflower and just wait for people to come to me to do it. I'm going to take the initiative because this is my life. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to do it step by step, and the first step is this. And just do that first step, because once you take that first step, and your higher self knows this, once you take that first step, you're in, and it feels so good, and it'll lead so easily to the next step, and then the next step, because it's not anymore some giant goal of yours that you have to do all at once. This becomes a path, a beautiful adventure, like it said, right? A beautiful adventure that's going to take you to your paradise, to the life you always knew you deserved, the life you always wanted, and you always thought for some reason that someone else was going to help you attain that. Nope, it's all meant to be done by you, and the people that join you once you start establishing this for yourself, they are going to be aligned with you. No more crap, no more breadcrumbing, I'm hearing. No more people trying to take from this beautiful creative edge that you've got. They are going to enhance it, and you're going to enhance theirs. It's a whole new world. I'm hearing literally a whole new world, something you've never been used to before. Spirit, anything else on this? Yeah. So you are finally starting this breakthrough that happened. This breakthrough, it helps you align in better harmony your masculine energies and your feminine energies. You know exactly when to step back. You know exactly when to go full speed ahead and put action into things. And this beautiful balance is creating abundance in your life. You know you don't need anybody anymore. You don't need anybody to carry you over any finish line. You don't need anybody to take you through that first step. It's up to you. And you've come to this beautiful conclusion that it's not going to happen until I make it happen. And it's going to bring in all of your abundance. You're no longer letting the energies of other people influence you. You're no longer allowing old beliefs about yourself that were false to stand in your way of what you know you deserve. You are on fire. You are ready. You've got passion. You're excited. And taking that first step is going to take you down the most incredible path of your life. Is there anything else, Spirit? They're saying bottom of the deck. Yes. You have released recently some really deep sorrow is what I'm hearing. That's what caused this breakthrough. You allowed yourself to just kind of cry it out and come to terms with the things that were holding you back. It was like they just gave me the message that part of that was all of the time and resources lost. Oh yeah, that's what I just got, that big confirmation. You, for the longest time, were stuck in the energy of looking at all that has been taken from you, all the people who've hurt you, all of the loss. And it was creating more and more lack in your life. It was creating more of the losses, and for a while you sat in that really dark energy until you finally got fed up. And that was the catalyst, they're saying. Excuse me. That was the catalyst that actually brought you out of this sorrow, is you cried enough tears and you rebelled big time. You're like, I'm done with this. Like, it's almost like you got angry. You got so frustrated at feeling this low and the constant attacks on your life with the energy of others. And you empowered yourself and you said, you know what? I'm stopping this right here and now. Like, your life became so uncomfortable. That's what they're saying. Yeah, that was us. And they did it for you, okay? It was done for you. It became so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to step forward and advocate for yourself and be the powerhouse that you are and saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm trying something new. I'm going to try something new because it cannot be as bad as what I've tried already. So I need to see what's around that next corner. I need to see what'll happen. I'm ready to release all of the sorrow that I've clung to, almost as a habit of clinging into these low vibrational energies. And you said, no, that's enough. I'm gonna show myself and the rest of the world. You can watch me while I go on my own little journey and really make things happen for myself. And I won't need to cry anymore. I won't be left home crying anymore. I won't be dependent on anybody. I won't be waiting for my knight in shining armor to come in and save me. I won't be waiting for other people to dictate where my life is going and when. Another confirmation. I'm doing it alone. I'm doing it independently so that I could show myself that when the right person is in my life, or the right people, the right friends, I will know them because they will have this same presence, and I will not need anybody to do this for me. And that will be a genuine friendship that it comes into my life, a genuine love. I will know that they are not here to take, and I will know that I will never settle for anybody who comes into my life that way. I won't rely on them. They won't rely on me, but boy, will it ever be a beautiful relationship, friendship or otherwise, when it comes. And so what you're being asked to do is go with the flow. Now that you've signed up for this, once you take that first step, your spirit team are going to line everything up for you. And all you have to do is stay in the present moment, so that you could see the signs, you can feel the guidance, you will know and feel which path and which thing, each thing that comes in is best for you. And when you feel called to, your beautiful balance of masculine and feminine energy, you're going to know when it's time to act and do something, and you're going to know when it's time to rest and wait. You are tapping into such beautiful alignment with your spirit team that they're taking you to where you want to go. You're finally fed up. You're done with being the aspect that works, that you thought worked best for everybody else. And now it's about you. And now it's about you. And when you start devoting all of that beautiful love, attention, and creativity and resources into what you desire, you'll realize you don't need anybody to do it for you. You've been doing so much for everybody else and helping everybody else that you just depleted your own. And now is the moment where you're finally deciding, now it's about me now. And I'm not going to wait for someone else to do it for me like I did for so many. I'm going to pour this into me. I'm going to choose the new version of myself. I am going to shine, and I am going to do this ruthlessly with determination and know that all of my dreams are coming true because I have the angels on my side. I have my entire spirit team on my side, and they are here to help me like no one else could have. This is a beautiful message. Yeah, you're finally letting go of the burdens. Instead of devoting all your attention and resources into helping everybody else succeed while they judge you, excuse me, there's something you need to say. My throat is so dry right now. There's something you need to say or do, but mostly speaking up for yourself, advocating for yourself, and asking your angels for help, because you're finally ready to pour into you and all of the energy. You're going to start to see how much was squandered, and you're supposed to forgive yourself for that because that was part of the learning process. But whenever you need help, you ask your angels. They're your besties. They're your besties. They're there for when you succeed, they succeed. They're very happy to help, and you're allowed to help. If there's something that you're really not sure about, ask for guidance, really clear signs, okay? They're going to be there the entire way. They're going to carry you, walking alongside you while you carry yourself. You'll do the physical 3D work. They're going to be operating all around from the spirit realm, looking ahead, seeing what they need to line up, who needs to be there. Just stay devoted to working on your dreams and have patience. Remember, step by step. Okay, what's that old saying? Rome wasn't built in a day. Patience is called for. They've got your back. Do not give up when it seems like everything's kind of going awry or it's taking forever. Just know that right after that is when things start to happen, okay? Just have faith and believe in yourself. You are an incredible spirit in a human body on this planet. You are meant to bring into the physical world all of these beautiful visions, and you're going to learn how to do it step by step. And before you know it, you'll be over the finish line, and you'll be writing a book about how you did it. You'll be saying like, wow, looking back, and it won't even be that long. So just have patience, okay? It won't even be that long. And other people will be astounded at, wow, it's like you literally just turned your whole life around by taking one step in the right direction. How beautiful is that? I've got goosebumps. Can you see? Oh, look at the goosebumps. Oh, your spirit team is strong, and they're excited, and they're totally rallying for you, because when you succeed, so do they. So do your ancestors. You're healing. You're breaking through old patterns. You are a force to be reckoned with, and it's time to pour all of that love into yourself that you gave to so many other people, because you deserve it. And once you pour into yourself, it's just going to multiply, and it'll be naturally spilling over for others to enjoy the essence of this glowing new radiant you that is so successful, so excited, and making your own dreams come true, because no one does it for us. Your angels have your back. Keep shining. And if you do feel called to have a personal reading, you can email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. Yeah, you came out of a tower, baby. You came out through some hard times. Your angels weren't messing around. They're like, let's make this so uncomfortable. You have no choice but to move in the right direction for you, for a change, instead of everybody else. That's beautiful. Pouring the love into you. You can also check out my website, www.earthangel3811. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, earthangel3811. And you can follow me on my Facebook, Readings by Catherine. I'm putting all kinds of free stuff out there now, things that are going to help guide you on this new, beautiful, profound step that you're taking for yourself, this new journey, this new path. Um, it's going to be exciting. And I'm really glad that you found me today so that I could remind you how incredible you are. And I'm so proud of you because you're finally stepping into the rest of your life, which is going to be absolutely amazing. You're on the right path. Keep going. Trust in yourself. You don't need anybody to carry you anywhere. You've got this.